Tell me, what do you feel about our education system? Do you think we need to make changes, or are you happy with the education system? Because I believe there's a lot of burden on students like you, young students. So
Hmm.
am I right? Am I right or wrong? What do you feel about this?
Okay. So my parents are my friends. They are my best friends, I would say. And parents care about you a lot more in a different way than friends do. Parents will always support you your life because when you have friends around you, you feel very happy and you feel like you have someone who cares about you. So friendship is a very important thing in our lives.
Okay, great. So tell me, what qualities do you look
We
for?
haven't met before. It is our first time having a session.
All right, great. So tell me, where are you from? Arundhati.
I'm from the city of Bhilai in the state of Chhattisgarh.
Okay. So how would you describe this place, this city of yours?
It is an amazing place. We don't really have any tourist attractions here, but here the greenery, the environment is just amazing. I think it's mainly because we have the Bhilai steel plant here, and so that to compensate the pollution from the factory, we have many trees planted here. It's just so green everywhere. It's a great place.
That sounds great. And what are you doing there?
I'm a student there. I'm studying. I'm 13 years old, so I go to school there, and it was my birthplace, so I just live there.
13 years old. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Okay, so tell me, if you could change one thing about your city, what would you like to change about this place?
Okay, so I feel like in my city we don't really have many places to go to. We just have a mall and some places like a civic center or something like that. So I would like to add more places where we can hang out or just go to enjoy maybe a mall or maybe an amusement park or something. I'd like to add that.
Okay. So would you like to have a place which caters to your generation, or would you like a place which caters to all generations?
Which caters to all generation because I don't want to be selfish here. So I'd like a place that is good for everyone.
Okay, great. That sounds good. Okay, now let's talk about technology. So tell me, how has technology impacted your life in the last couple of years?
Okay, so technology has played a significant role in all of our lives, and mainly after the COVID-19 pandemic, we have all gone online and we are attending meetings through Zoom and everything. We have to attend online meetings, classes, and everything because schools and offices were shut down. So everything has become online now. Everything has become so digitalized, and there are so many things that have developed in terms of technology. We have many new platforms and apps and everything where we can spend our time, and we have apps for our utility and everything. So technology has improved a lot and it has played a very significant role in our lives.
Okay, great. So tell me, how reliant or how dependent are you on your mobile?
I think I am kind of like very dependent, I would say, on mobile because we have our schools, we have our notes and everything that are online, so we always have to refer to them all the time. And mainly, I just spend a lot of time on my phone, maybe on YouTube or something. I spend a lot of time on my phone.
And how long is that a lot of time on my phone? How many hours?
It's around like 3 hours.
3 hours. That's not too much actually, is it?
Hmm.
Okay, great. So tell me, what would you do if you lost your mobile? I'll give you two options. So listen to the options and then answer accordingly. Right?
Hmm.
The first option is spend 1 or 2 days looking for the mobile, hoping that you will find it. Right? And the second option is buy a new mobile immediately.
Hmm. Um, I think I'd like to look for it for a few days, and then maybe after a few days I'll buy a new one. So it's like a mix of both the options.
All right. So Arundhati, first of all, tell me, what are you doing on Clapingo?
Hmm. Okay, so I joined Clapingo many years ago. I think it was 2 years ago now. So yeah, I want to improve my fluency and my confidence, and I think Clapingo is helping me a lot to improve that. So that's why I'm here.
Okay. And are you um, are you not going to school? Did you not go to school today, or are you on a break, or what are you
Uh,
doing at one p.m. or thereabouts?
Okay, so my school, my eighth grade, just got over. My exams got over, and now we have this vacation or a break, you can say, till our results come out. And my results are coming out tomorrow, so we have this break. And from 1st April, I'll be not 1st April, 3rd of April, I'll be going back to school. So now I'm on a vacation, and I just got my answer scripts back a few days ago, and I'll be getting my report card, my results tomorrow.
So, how are you expecting your results to be? Do you think you are going to be the topper in class, or will you be among the top three, or will you be in the bottom three?
I think I am going to be in top three because I have secured very good marks this time. I have got a good percentage.
Okay, great. That sounds great. Okay, now let's talk about friendship. So, let me hear it from you. What does friendship mean to you?
Okay, so friendship is a relationship or a feeling um of having a person near you who can hold your back and help you in your life and also be with you to make you happy and also be with you at your sad times and happy times. Always have your back. And what else should I say? Friendship is a very important thing that you should have in your life, because when you have friends around you, you feel very happy and you feel like you have someone who cares about you. So friendship is a very important thing in our lives.
Okay, great. So, tell me, what qualities do you look for in a person before becoming friends with that person?
Okay. So the qualities that I want in a friend is that they should be that they should be sharing the how should I frame the sentence way? So they should like the similar things that I like. We should have similar what should I say, similar tastes and things, um, similar habits or something like that, and maybe a person who cares about me, who is a little bit what should I say? I'm not able to frame my sentences today. A person who is caring and who is not very rude or egoistic. That is what I want in a friend.
Okay. So, how would you differentiate between a friend and a parent? Because a parent is also caring, a parent loves you a lot, um, a parent knows you. So, how would you differentiate between a friend and your parents or one of your parents?
Okay. So my parents are my friends. They are my best friends, I would say. And parents care about you a lot more in a different way than friends do. Parents will always support you, will always help you and care for you. But sometimes friends may like betray you sometimes, or just not care about you. Friends can do that sometimes, but parents will never do that. That is the difference.
Okay. So, would you confide everything that you confide in with a friend and also with your parents, or would you confide some certain things with your friends and not with your parents?
Okay. Actually, your voice was a little low here. Could you explain it a bit more again?
Can you hear me? Am I okay
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
So, would you share everything with your parents like you would share with your friends? Would you
Okay.
share all the secrets that you share with your friends with your parents as well? This is what I
Hmm.
simply mean.
Okay. So I share a lot of things, almost everything with my parents. I think I share more with my parents than I do with my friends. So yeah, I think so. I do share everything with my parents.
Okay. So, tell me, let's talk about your school now. Tell me a time when you've been punished in school.
Hmm. Okay.
Tell me a time when you were punished in school.
Punished. I can't really remember anything, but I do remember this one time I was in grade one, and when I was in grade one, I was a very mischievous student. I was not good at all. So my teacher just went out of the class for some time. I can't remember the reason why, but she went out of the class, and I just stood on my chair and I started dancing.
Wow,
And
you started dancing on the chair. For
yeah,
no rhyme or reason, out of the blue, you started dancing on the chair.
yeah, I don't know why I did that, but I just started dancing. And then the teacher came back and she saw me and she punished me and she asked me to stand outside the class. That was it.
OMG. And did you really stand out in the class?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, this is surprising. Okay, good. Now, tell me, what do you feel about our education system? Do you think we need to make changes, or are you happy with the education system? Because I believe there's a lot of burden on students like you, young students. So,
Hmm.
am I right? Am I right or wrong? What do you feel about this?
Okay, so in my opinion, the education system has to change a little bit, maybe not completely, but a little bit. There are a lot of changes that can be made in the education system because nowadays we are only focusing. I think mainly CBSE it just focus mainly on maths and science, and that's it. And other subjects are very they're not really focused that much on, and I think that should be improved and more co-curricular activities and subjects should be introduced, so education has to change a little bit.
Oh, okay. Now, tell me, what is your ideal idea of spending a weekend?
Hmm.
Saturdays and Sundays. How do you spend your weekend?
Okay, so weekends are a time where we can just relax and just take a day off and just not do anything and just relax for the whole day. But in my opinion, an ideal weekend would be that I work a little bit on my skills, like my extracurricular skills, because I don't get time much on the weekdays. I want to work on my skills on the weekends. So that is what an ideal weekend is for me. But I just usually sleep the whole day and just watch the TV on weekends. I want to change that habit.
Okay. Arundhati, now tell me, how important is television to you?
Hmm. Okay, so televisions, we can get a lot of information through them. We can watch news channels, so we can get a lot of information. And also, they are a great source of entertainment. We can watch movies or shows or web series or anything on the TV. And we can just spend a little time watching something so that we are entertained and a little away from the actual world, and we can just enjoy our time while watching the TV. So it's a really nice source of entertainment and information, everything combined in one.
All right, great. So, how many hours do you spend in front of your television?
Usually on the weekends, I spend around 1 to 2 hours. That's it.
Okay. So, do you think mobiles, laptops, tablets, and all other gadgets are slowly replacing television because we can watch all the programs that we normally could watch
Yeah.
on television on these
Mm.
gadgets? So, is
Yeah.
television becoming obsolete? Is it
I
right?
think so, yeah. Because nowadays we can watch all the shows and movies on many OTT platforms, and people have started installing this. That I don't know how to explain this, but we can now watch these Netflix, Disney Hotstar, and everything, even on the TV. So even we have installed that in our house, and the normal television, the television of the olden times, they are
They've
quite
come.
rare now. Yeah.
Right. All right. So, it's all about the smart TVs that we are talking
Yeah.
about, right? Okay, so tell me now, Arundhati, if a movie released in your city, would you go to the theater to watch the movie, or would you wait for it to release on any OTT platform before you would watch it?
Okay, so if it's a movie that I have been waiting for very impatiently, or if I really want to watch that movie, if it's one of my favorites, then I would go to the theaters to watch it. But if it's just a normal movie that is not actually my favorites, but it's a good movie, I think that I should watch it, then I might wait a little time to watch it on any platform.
Okay, that sounds great. Arundhati, unfortunately, I think time is almost over for our session.
Yeah.
Now, you really perked me up, to be very frank with you. I didn't expect, uh, you to be so energetic and so great in speaking. So for me, I believe in the last 2 days, maybe you are the best speaker that I've come across in the platform,
Oh,
right?
thank you.
So I think what I like about you is your confidence. I think for a 13-year-old, you are very confident and you are very articulate, right?
Thank you.
So tell me now, what do you plan to do in the future?
So in the future, I just want to improve my habits and skills and focus on my studies so that I get a good job in the future.
All right. So this is wishing you all the best. And really, it's been wonderful chatting with you. I really enjoyed it. As I told you, you've been the star for me in the last 2 days, and really, I believe I won't find it would be difficult to find somebody as good as you. You know, there
Thank
were not too many flaws in your sentences, except the that you have every time you
Yeah,
finish a sentence.
yeah,
This is something that you need to try and eliminate if this is a regular habit with you, right?
mm, yeah,
Again, there goes again, there you go again, right? So apart from that, I think you really are a wonderful kid. You are determined, ambitious. This is all I would say about you, right?
thank you.
Enjoy your vacations. Wish you all the best for your results tomorrow, and I hope we can meet again on Clapingo. It's going to be great,
Yeah,
interacting with you. It's really been a wonderful session, right?
yeah, it was an
Recommenda-
amazing session.
Recommendations, nothing except cut out those ums and ahs that you have
Mm,
whenever you speak.
yeah,
There you go again, right? So cut them out. Other than that,
yeah,
I think you really are a very great speaker, right?
yeah, thank you.
So wish you all the best and hope we can meet again on the video, right?
Sure.
Okay, see you then. Bye.
Okay, then, bye bye.
Bye.